Hello, I'm Sammy Ewing, and I'm currently a junior here at Bloomsburg University, and I'm going to be presenting about women's rights around the world. I want to start by discussing what women's rights are. These are basically human rights, however, in several countries, women do not have these rights. They could be fair and equal wage, right to education, to vote, to own property, and to live free from violent slavery and discrimination. In several countries that I'll be discussing, women do not have these rights, or, in other instances, these countries are fighting for those rights, which I'll discuss in the second half of my presentation. The first country that I will be discussing is Saudi Arabia. Here, women need permission from their male guardian for the following things: marriage, healthcare, and to leave prison. Men can also file cases against female relatives, which could be a wife, sister, daughter, for disobedience. This leads to the women being returned home by force or even imprisoned in some cases. The next country I want to discuss is Honduras. This country has a 90% femicide rate. Femicide typically refers to the international murder of a woman because she is a woman. There's also only 3 shelters for rape survivors, and 2 of them are brothels as well as shelters. Women are left with nearly no support. There has also been reports of women being killed for just $60. Domestic violence is very prevalent in this country. Qatar has something called a no objection letter. This means that employers require that women applying to a job have a letter written by their father saying that they do not object to them being hired. Women under 25 years old must get male guardian permission to travel abroad. Women are also not allowed to be guardians of their children. The father is the one who makes the decisions regarding traveling, bank accounts, medical treatment, and school enrollment. In order to marry, women must get permission from their male guardians. So in this country, women have very few freedom to make their own decisions. They have to go to their husband or their father or their brother or their uncle and get approval from them first. Women obtained the right to vote in 1920 in the United States. Since then, laws have been passed to promote work and health equality. For example, workplaces cannot discriminate based on sex or if the woman is pregnant. In 2017 to 18, women earned more than half of the bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and doctorate degrees. And 57.4% of women 16 and over are in the labor force. This is a huge improvement and is a stepping stone to other countries that are fighting for rights for women as well. The next part of my presentation, I would like to discuss a few countries and their progress with advocating for women's rights. In China, there's something called the 12th Five-Year Plan, which has the goal of reducing gender inequality in education and healthcare. It also has a plan of making it more accessible for women to apply for senior and management positions. $10 million was actually donated to United Nations Entity for Gender Equality and the Empowerment of Women by the President of the People's Republic of China. The anti-violence law took effect in 2016 and has improved the legislation for gender inequality in China. In 2019, women over 21 were granted the right to travel and get passports without male permission in Saudi Arabia. Women also can be hired without obtaining permission from a male guardian. Previously, women were not even allowed to register their child's birth. There is still so much progress that still needs to be made here, and there are even instances where women are still denied travel or passports even though they are of age. Congress of the Dominican Republic are currently debating the decriminalization of abortions. Abortion is legal even in cases where the pregnancy is a life-threatening, unviable, or it is a result of rape or incest. As of now, women and girls could face up to 2 years while the doctor who provided the abortion could face up to 20 years in prison. If the total abortion ban is ended, it could set a precedent for not only the Dominican Republic, but other countries as well. Overall, there are still several countries where women are not treated equally. There has been tremendous progress being made in some countries, like China and Saudi Arabia. Something that people need to keep in mind, though, is just because women are seen equal in the eyes of the law doesn't mean they're always treated equally. There are still instances in the United States of women being mistreated and discriminated against. I hope one day that this will change for women around the world. Thank you for listening.